Alright, collectors, here we are. It's the 6th of August 2021, and we've had such enthusiasm from these unboxing videos that we thought we would keep on doing it. And I've had some stuff come in this week. I don't know what it is. It's still in the boxes. We'll open it up, and it'll be just as exciting for me as it will for you, at least I hope. So let's go to it and see what happened at Wittmann's this week. Maybe I'll start with a small one first. It's easier to open, and I did put a new razor in my knife this time, so we should be able to get these things open a little bit easier. That last time was really pulling teeth, if you remember. Now let's see what's in here. It looks like we got some kind of buckles or something here. Oh boy, here we go. Here's an SS enlisted man's buckle. Let's see what it is here. It is marked on the back, and it looks like a good one to me. It's 8/22/38 with SS runes on the back. But we'll check it out thoroughly though before we put it up. But SSEM buckles are very good sellers. This is a nice aluminum one, and it still has quite a bit of the detail on it. And let's see what else is in here. Ooh, this is heavy duty here. This is an SS officer's buckle. Wow, it looks right too, but I'll let you look at it. We don't see these much, and these are very expensive and very rare too. I'll just show you how it looks on the inside. You want to see all those marks that has on it. That's very good to see. But also, I'll check it out before we put it up. But that looks like a very good officer's buckle to me. So I'm always glad to get that kind of stuff. That's always fun. So there goes one. See how fast that went? Now let's see what the next one brings here. This guy must value this a lot, because he sent it registered mail and all that. And let's see how the best way to get this box open. It looks like by opening the end here. Let's see what happens. Maybe I'll just go right across the back here, and since I got a sharp knife now, right across my stomach. Oh. Yeah, that seems to work pretty good. Oh, good. And the man put a letter in here with it, and yeah, he's got who he is, and oh, he says it's a postal leader. You know, I'm just thinking, we had that in the last video. We had that fake postal leader. Let's see what this one looks like. And I still got that fake one, so maybe we can get it and hold it up next to this one if it's original. But let's see here. More popcorn here. The dreaded popcorn always gets all over the place. Let's see what see, now he did a nice job here. He used the popcorn. He's got a little bag over his bubble wrap. You know, it's real nicely padded, but yet not the end of the world trying to get it open. So I appreciate that. That last struggle in the video was really it was just too much for me. But let's see what this looks like. Oh, here we go. We get a lot of, along with the socks in this business, we get a lot of towels and wash rags too. So I've always got something to polish a blade, or maybe wax my car even. Let's see. Oh boy, here we go. Yep. Now this is very, very nice. See, he took the time to also wrap the chain, because these can be quite delicate. So we'll try to get try to get that off. It may not be as easy as I think. He's really got this twisted on here, so I don't know. We can't get it off too quickly. We'll just play it by ear, but it looks like we got a break here, maybe. But see, this is a good way to really keep things from getting knocked around or a damaged chain. You don't want that. So this was a good way for the man to wrap this item. Alright, we got some of it off here. It's not going to be easy though. Ah, boy. Alright, let's do the best we can here. There we go. Now, after all that, I think I need a drink. I guess you guys do too. Just right. Just right, and a Denobili. Gotta have a Denobili while I'm working. Keeps me going. Cut that baby in half. Yep. And what we'll do... Yeah, what a combination. A nice dagger, a good drink, and a Denobili. Now, as you can see, this is a real cracker. It's got perfect paint on the scabbard, original paint. I don't see a mark on it, and I can see it's old paint because I see some attic crazing, just the slightest bit in it. The fittings are those real early nickel types. The same on the hilt. Beautiful cross guard, beautiful grip, and look at that eagle and pommel. And the nickel rings on the chain, and aha, that's what we want to see on the back of a postal chain. Let me get that fake one I showed you in the last video, and you can look at the two, and maybe you'll learn something. Alright, if you remember, collectors, in the last video we had this postal dagger here, which turned out to be a reproduction. And remember, I told you it has the wrong chain on it. You can see that the nickel chain is much different than the Luftwaffe aluminum chain, and the DRGM clip versus an aluminum Luftwaffe clip. Look how crisp the crossguard is on the real piece here. Beautifully done. See the enamel in the swastika compared to this was just painted in there. Look at the detail in the genuine head of the eagle. And of course the silly grip button that's up too high. And see, the bulbous part of that grip is also up too high from how they are on the originals. They're more centered. The pommel on the fake one, here you can see right away. Look at the size of the axis that runs around the center of the original versus the size of the axis on the fake piece. See that? And then I think we talked about the way it was numbered. Look at the fake numbers here. And no, we can't show you on this one. This is one of the pieces that you'll see once in a while that do not have any numbers on them. These are pieces that either later made or whatever, but they were never numbered, and it's nothing to worry about with postal daggers. We do see them occasionally that way. Let's see what the blade looks like. Ah, yeah, look, that's a real honey. Got all the cross graining and the Paul Weiersberg trademark. Let's see what the... Yeah, see the trademark is down a little bit too far on the fake, and it doesn't have the detail that the original one has. I don't know whether you can see that or not. And also, I think I told you that this blade gets thinner as it goes to the crossguard, whereas normally that's the thickest, widest part of the blade. So that's what you want to see on an original postal dagger. And this one is a real honey. Boy, it doesn't even look like it was ever used. Oh, it goes in there so nice. And this is the trash. Where's the trash can, Hub? That's where this one belongs. Well, anyhow, I hope that was useful information for you. Okay, collectors, let's see what we got next here. Hope we can get this box open without too much aggravation. Again, I don't have a clue what's in here, but we'll see. Well, we got a newspaper man here. And what do we got here? Oh, wow, he's got a, holy mackerel, he's got a whole list of items here. And we can't go through all the items because there's too many of them, but you can just get a quick glance at we got some armbands, we got some political eagle pins. Wow, here's a nice look at that, a police sport shirt. That's really a nice thing. You don't see that very often. I'm not sure what the heck this is. It looks like a pair of suspenders or something. I don't know. I'll get into that, and let's see what's in here. Oh, I think these are, aren't these field glasses or something, Ob, that you use for sand or something? So yeah, I think that's what they are, and they're in the original issue bag, so that's kind of a nice thing. I'm not sure what this is. It says KW27 on it, GWR, and it's got snaps, which it looks like it got ripped up here a little bit when somebody carelessly opened it, so I better be careful with it. Let's see what we have here. I don't have a clue what this is. I don't think it's anything. It must be, it's some kind of measurement thing here or something, and I guess that's what's inside here too. Well, we'll mess with that later. And put this snap back on, and see, you never know what's going to be in this stuff. I'm not much with field gear, but I know a lot of you guys are. Oh, here we go. There's some War Merit Cross pieces with the ribbons, and one with swords. Oh, I always like to get these two nice second-class iron crosses with ribbons. That's a good thing. A good Russian front medal. This looks like a real nice belt in great condition. A gold Mother's Cross. Let's see the. Oh, here's a nice political pole top. It looks like the cylinder's missing on the bottom, but it's the rest of it's quite nice. Maybe somebody could make something to stand that up. Okay, collectors, we'll move to the next box here. Let's see what we got here. Boy, it makes a difference when you have a sharp knife. Now, let's see. This looks nicely packed. See, he put a little stuff here to buffer his main things that are here. Now, let's see what we got. By the way, I saved I save all my bubble wrap because it's it can be reused, and bubble wrap is very expensive. Every once in a while we got buy one of those big rolls, and it costs about $100, so I'm glad to have extra bubble wrap around. Helps keep some of the shipping costs down. And it's good you got a lot of it on this piece too. I'll have to contend with some tape here or something. See what's going on with that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wow, I forgot about this. That's right, I remember he was going to send this in. Wow. This is an incredible item, collectors. Absolutely incredible. Get this box out of here so you can see it. It's a real wow thing. It would be an inkwell, double inkwell, with the AH monogram and this portion to put pens in. I've never seen anything like it, and it's got the Greek chain link pattern. It's really big. What a beautiful thing. Boy, can you just imagine this on Hitler's desk someplace. Wow. One of a kind. Well, this has to be worth a fortune. Let's see what the bottom of it looks like. It's, yeah, there's, there you go. Made by Wellner, and it looks like it's 850 silver with the crescent and the Imperial Crown silver marks. It looks like it's well used too. Wow, this is just amazing. What a fantastic piece. I can't believe it. That is really nice. I mean, it shows a lot of use too, but it still is there. So well, that's going to be a very pricey item. Might even like to keep it myself. Wow, look at that. Wow. Oof. Gotta have a sip after that. That just is. I hope your collectors like that. That is really something. Looks like a letter in here. I hope there is on what this is. Yeah, it's got his name and all, and let's see what we got here. Looks like he did a good job packing it. And some more free bubble wrap and a bag. Let's see what this is now. Aha. We got more notes. Okay. Let's see what this is. An Army dagger. Looks like it's got Alcozo type mounts on it. Oh, here we go. This is a double-etched piece here that was presented to the 3rd Mountain Jaeger Battalion 100, and it is made by Alcozo. You see a lot of fakes of double-etched blades with Alcozo markings, but normally when you see the fakes, the Alcozo is written in script, not in the block letters like that. They used this trademark till from about 37 to 39. Then the script came in 1940. Also, what I like about it, on the fakes, the eagles are not the same Art Deco eagle, and they don't have the oak leaves like this one does underneath the wings. This is the Voos type etch. Let's just see how it's made. Pommel goes on nicely, so the threads are very well done. Now the tang is, it looks fairly workmanlike. The plating comes up to here. There is a washer on there. Well, with first glance, it looks like it could be original. I'm going to have to study it some more. I'm not too happy about the way the tang looks here, but again, that's the plating that comes up. And I want to make sure that's an Alcozo Eagle also. The scabbard looks like a pack, or maybe a WKC type scabbard, but I'll study this. This has a chance, but and that's done well too. That grip is done the way you want to see it. But I'm just not 100% certain yet. I'll let you know in the next unpacking video what the verdict is on it. It's got a chance though, but I'm not 100% on it yet. We shall see. All right, collectors, we're on to the next box here, and we'll see what's in that. I'm going to need another drink after that last box, but let's see here. How about that AH thing, huh? Wow, man. Let's see what's in here. Looks like another pretty good packing job. And we get a free magazine with it. Oh, and there's a letter. Okay, that's good. The guy said what he's doing here, which I appreciate. As I told you before, sometimes we get things from people we have no idea whether they want to sell it, consign it, just want to show it to me. So I'm always glad to know with a letter what's required of me. So let's see what we got here. Got a lot of good bubble wrap. It looks like another car waxing towel here underneath. We shall see. Let's see what this is. It's got some rubber bands here to hold the rag on it. Yeah, it's a very good packing job. Everything's really nicely padded and all. You need to do that because you don't know how UPS or the post office or FedEx is going to throw it around. Wow, this looks like an undershirt or something. I'm really in business now. Oh, and another towel. Okay. You can't be too... Oh no, it's not a towel. It's another damn sock, which never matches. Oh no, there's another towel inside the sock. Boy, whatever this is, this guy must really value it. So that's great. I'm glad to see it, but sorry we're taking your time up here with all this clothing. But yeah, this looks like a dish towel now. Oh, and yet another towel. Here we go. Wow, a lot of towels for an SA dagger. That's looks like what we have here. It looks kind of nice though. Just looking at the outside, the scabbard has pretty good anodizing, and look at the unusual buckle that's on the hanger. I don't believe I've ever seen a buckle like that, but the hanger looks it looks original to me. The buckle's a normal unmarked early type that we would see, so this must be some early thing that was made before the RZM came into effect. A nice hilt here, and yeah, the blade is very nice too. You can see the motto is good. The mounts look like they're Icorn to me, and so does the grip. And I'm glad I'm able to see that, because when you look on the reverse, it was a ground room that was very wonderfully done. I mean, and refinished. But most of the trademark has been taken out. But you can just see enough there to see that it's an early double small oval Icorn. So that's what we got there, a Icorn ground roam. And in nice condition. Not bad at all. So that's that, and I think he had something else in here. Oh, he does. I guess this has another 50 towels and whatnot, socks inside of it. We shall see. This guy sent me his whole laundry bag here, I think. Yeah, here we go. There's more socks. Oh, maybe this sock matches the other one, so I'm in business this time. Let's see. And they even look like they were washed, so we're really in good shape here. Yeah, up, and another sock. Ah, yes. I don't think that's the end of it yet either. We'll see. Oh, oh boy. It looks like we got two pairs of socks with one knife. They don't look all worn out either. This guy is kind of giving away his good stuff here, I think. Oh, please, not another. Oh, now we're down to an undershirt. We'll get there. Wow. Gotta grin and bear it. Oh, wow. Hey, now this looks. Look at that. Wow, what a nice Hitler Youth knife. Boy, look at all the finishes on that, and the scabbard paint is just mint. Look at that hanger. The rivets are hardly worn. Wow. I can hardly wait to look inside. I hope the inside's as nice as the outside. Look at that. Even all the plating is still there where the leather strap usually wears it out. Oh, I'm telling you, this is a real beauty. See that that blade still has all the cross graining in it, and it got the Hitler Youth motto on it. Wow. I mean, this knife looks like it should have a tag with it. Let's see who the maker is. Oh wow, it's a heart cuff. You know, the two devils, and an RZM, and it's dated 1937. So that's right before they still had the mottos on the blades then. So you know, I'll tell you something. This is one of the best Hitler Youth knives I've ever seen. I mean, it is just look at that. Wow, is that fantastic? I don't think that was ever issued. Boy, that's really a honey, isn't it? Wow. Okay, collectors, we're moving right along. I had to get another refill here. You know how that can be. So I'm back in action here. Yeah, it's good. And we're gonna open up this. This is a big box, and oh, it weighs a ton. So, you know, I don't know. We'll see what's in here. Hopefully it'll be something that you'll like. If I can figure out how it opens here, it's kind of hard to gauge it, but now we got the lid open, and what do we got inside? Popcorn. Oh boy. And a lot of other things too, it looks like. And they don't want to come out too easy. Now this one's coming out easy, let's see. Well, I would guess, collectors, that we're going to see some swords here. I'm not sure though. Your guess is as good as mine. But let's see what we got here. And some more free bubble wrap here. You can always use that. See, this guy has done a nice job wrapping everything and put them in a good strong box, and plenty of bubble wrap. And oops, unfortunately we got two layers of bubble wrap here, so you'll have to bear with me. Sorry about that, but we'll do the best we can to hurry it up here. Okay, we do have some kind of sword here. It's I think that's a WKC pattern with that nice eagle there, and I like the way it's vaulted outward nicely. Oh boy, oh yeah, look at this. Wow, this is a beauty. Let's see if it's yeah, it is a WKC. I can see the mark on there, but it doesn't have any swastikas in the blade etch, but still it's a very nice floral pattern on both sides, and very desirable. I mean, if you're going to buy a standard WKC dove head like this, why not get it with an etch blade too? So that's a pretty good thing. I'm happy with that. So let's see what's next. By taking that one out, maybe some of these other things will come out a little easier. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this can't be a sword. Has to be something else. See if we can get this open from the end without too much difficulty. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Wow. Oh, more popcorn, but looks like a couple of daggers too, so that's always good. I'll get rid of this so it's not in the way and getting squashed. Part of the trade, you know. There's always a lot of popcorn around the basement here. You just can't help it. So this looks like some type of flag and some other things. Let's see. Oh boy. I'm not sure what these hangers are. They look to be sea customs. I'm not so sure about them. I think I'll pass on them. And the same here. Those are made up. Let's see what this is. Wow, that's a if that's, I'll have to get this checked out, but boy, if that one's a real one, can you imagine 100 assault badge. Okay, collectors, we're continuing here. I'm anxious to get that 100 assault badge checked out, but let's see what else is in here. Wow, is this crisp. It's got a paper tag in it too. I don't like that. I don't like that. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, well, this looks all right. This is a like a podium banner. That's okay, but nah, that armband is a good copy, but it's a copy. Well, let's see what he's got with the daggers here. I hope they're better. See, like I say, I don't know what's going to be in here either, guys. So we have to just open it. You'll see it as I see it. Well, what we have here is an Icorn Dagger. This part is Icorn all the way. The scabbard is Icorn all the way. The blade is Icorn all the way. But the crossguard is not an Icorn crossguard. Someone has replaced that crossguard. Maybe it had a broken swastika or something, and but see, just look at it. See how it's not. The Icorn crossguards are much more dramatic than that and bigger than that. The wreaths are bigger. So somebody replaced the crossguard there. So that's not something that we can use. Well, what can I say? You know, we're all seeing it together here for the first time. Well, let's see what else we got here. It looks like this man wanted good things, and he probably did his best to buy good things, but he should have maybe checked them out with somebody before he laid out the money, because I see some wasted money here with some of these things. So let's hope the rest of these things are better. I'm really disappointed in that government official. I love to get an Icorn government official. They're really beautiful and really good sellers too. So let's see what's here. See, as you can see too with what I'm doing, everything is not always rosy in this hobby. And if you're going to be a dealer, and a dealer that's honest, you've got to be able to tell what's good and tell what's not good, to make sure that you're not passing things off. Even unknowingly, some dealers pass off on other collectors things that aren't right. I've been doing this for many years, and after a while you develop a pretty good eye for things, and you want to see things that are right to look the same, not smaller cross guards than they're supposed to have and stuff like that. So, and when you're not sure of a piece, it's best to study it carefully. Don't make a rash judgment on things unless you know for sure, which I do on that cross guard, that won't work. All right, let's see what we got here. Well, I see we have a beautiful ivory grip on this second model Luftwaffe, and it's got the generic type fittings, which I like to see. I'm going to think that this is going to be a Voos. When you see this big pebbling like this, it's nice. That's what you want to see on these Voos pieces with the generic pommel. And notice all the darkening is still on the crossguard, so this dagger was not worn too much, and boy, the ivory's nice. I love it when there's some character cracks in it and a little golden color and all. Don't you like that? I do. Well, let's see if it's a Voos. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and it's got a nice blade. See, this is the eagle with the leaves underneath of it. That's what we want to see with the Voos pieces. The plating is still good. A lot of times the plating is bad around the tip, but it's still good. So that's a dagger that hasn't been in and out a million times. Up, and there we go. There's that famous trademark there. Hope you can see that. And this is the style scabbard that we normally see with them. This collector, he did good on this piece. This is a winner, and this is one we'll be very happy to have at Wittmann's here. Alright, let's see what else is in this box. Looks like another dagger. I hope I'm not boring you with this stuff. It's getting kind of long, but there's not much I can do about it. Also time for another sip. Yeah, that's good. Yep. That kind of helps me get over the shock of some of these things, you know. You don't want to get a heart attack in the middle of looking at something coming out of a sock or a bubble wrap. Let's see what we got here. Wow. This is a some kind of an early naval dagger. See how thin the crossguard is and how big the button here is. So we know right away that that this dagger appears to have originated before the Nazi time. And also it has one of the changeover pommels from 1938. So this piece would have had a ball top on it. Also the crossguard is on the reverse, which we see a lot with these changeover pommels, because they didn't necessarily fit the dagger, so the owners turned them as tight as they could so that they faced outward, and then the crossguard wound up being backwards. This is also an ivory grip. Yeah, it's definitely an ivory grip. There's just one little typical crack in the ivory, but it's still in really nice condition. Let's see what the blade looks like. No, I don't like this. That it doesn't come out of the scabbard properly. It's not workmanlike. All right, I think we're going to have to see if we can press this blade release, but I don't like. What do I got here that might, yeah, maybe not that, but let me just see if this will go down in there and get that blade release to push in. No, it doesn't seem to want to. Well, I won't waste your time with that right now. I'll get the blade out a little later, and I'll give you an update. I don't like this washer either. Just looking at the grip too, the ivory is it's a little too big where it meets the pommel and meets the crossguard. I'm kind of concerned about this piece, but we'll let you know. Sorry that I can't get it out, but I don't want to wreck the guy's things here. Well, let's see what else we got here. This is the kind of box where we got some good, some not so good, and some terrible. So that's the way it is sometimes. This looks like a Luftwaffe sword here. Yeah, that's what it appears to be. Let's see if we can't get this baby out without all the unwrapping of the paper here. Yeah, success, yeah. Well, let's see what we got here. Well, there's no crescent hanger, but the leather is really good, and it appears to be quite long for a Luftwaffe sword. Most of them are shorter than this. The nickel is really good. See how the nickeling is still mostly between the sun wheels? That's what you like to see. It shows it wasn't worn to death. And then, oh, it's a great blade. Yeah, terrific blade. Yeah, SMF with a Waffen-Amp. So that's a nice, very, very nice sword. Yeah, I'm sure lots of people would like to have something like that in their collection. That's nothing wrong with that piece. Alright, so we'll put that aside for now. Still more in this box. More swords. Let's see, we got more unwrapping trouble here. What do I do with that damn knife? Oh, here it is. This opening is a little more difficult than most because you really don't know what is going to come next. So better to be fortified. Well, this looks good. This is a silver sword, and I'm sure it's a holler. I can tell by the diamonds here next to the eagle and also the screw there. That's something they did. The scabbard's looks like it's been repainted. I can tell that the way the nicks are in it, that was fresh paint, but it's still pretty good. This would be allegedly made for the SS. Yeah, it is holler, and it's just a standard blade. These would be the kind of swords that for SS people that didn't qualify for a Degen could have bought something like this to wear with their uniform. And it's a nice original piece, no problem with that. So that's good. I got so excited I popped my suspender here, so you don't want to see that. There, now my pants aren't going to fall down. Let's see what else is in here. Just a couple more, guys. I hope you don't mind. Getting kind of long, and Robbie says our tape is running out, so I don't know. I'll do the best I can to finish this up for you. I'll try to shortcut this thing a little bit. Let's see what we got here. Hey. Well, as always, maybe we can get this out of here without taking up too much of your time, and but that's part of the fun too. You like to see what's going to come up next, and let's see what this beauty is. And it's a panther head and a nice eagle on it. I'm not sure of the maker here, and oh my, another engraved sword. Yeah, this looks quite interesting. Yeah, it has a artillery group that's pulling a caisson on the blade. That's kind of neat. So obviously it would have been purchased by an artillery guy. And then the other side of it is more just plain floralline, I think. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Just some military flags and the kind of stuff you see. Who the heck made this sword? Yeah, I don't see a maker on it, but that's a pretty nice sword for you guys that are collecting swords. It's great if you can find an etched piece, because I mean, you'll look at 100 of them before you see an etched one. And this looks like the last thing here in this box. Alright, we're still trying to get this sword unwrapped, and we just about got it here. Oh, I like this one. Yeah, I like this one. At least so far. Looks pretty good. Yeah, we got a an NCO SS sword here. And it's beautifully done. Look how the runes are, the background is all pebbled so to make the runes stand out. It's an NCO sword, and a lot of times with these NCO swords, they're designed for cavalry, and they have these thick blades, which this one does too by the looks of it. Let's see. Yeah, it's got one. Oh, it's got more on it. Oh man, yeah, look at this. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, this is really cool. I got that tilted where the camera can see it good. Meine Ehre heißt Treue. The SS motto in it. See who made it. Oh, it's made by Carl Icorn. And wow, looks like we got a bonus here. Here's a SD unit or something. I don't think it's a serial number, but it might be something that can be traced down. But this is absolutely a good sword. So that's something that somebody will want. Scabbard's still in nice shape too. Boy, it's a long sword too. These guys, this guy must have been about 6'2". I can hardly get the blade in here. It's so long. Yeah, that's a good thing. And then one more dagger yet here from this guy. Looks like just a regular Luftwaffe here. Let me get this knot a little more presentable. I'm not thrilled the way it's tied, but that's it. And let's see. Now this is one of those. No, I'm sorry to say this is not a good piece. When you see the eagle like that with no wings and then the giveaway, it has an EP and S mark that. They weren't even, they stopped using that mark by the time the Luftwaffe daggers came out. So that's one of the old Atwood blades. I mean, the fittings are all real, but the blade is not. So, as you can see, with this group of things, there were some very fine things, and there were some also not so fine things. And probably the collector doesn't know that, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he's not going to be too happy. But this is why, don't just keep buying things, say from one particular dealer all the time and not getting them checked first, because maybe that's what happened here. But I think it's still a good learning experience to see what some collectors do. They just kind of like a bull in a china shop, and I'm sure there's a lot of good money here that could have been better spent. I mean, not that there aren't some good things here, but there's some not so good things. So anyhow, there you see it. That's the kind of stuff that comes in here, and that's what we do here, and we try to help as much as we can. So I hope you enjoy this unboxing session. I thought it was fun. At least I got a chance to start having a couple drinks a little earlier than usual, so I used the unboxing as an excuse. So we'll see you all the next time, and let me know if I can help you. I'm always available. I'm happy to share what I've learned in the hobby over all these years, and maybe I can help you avoid some of the problems that, that this man has come into. Thanks a lot.